Hello there, Matt here, and today, I have something in mind. We'll figure it out, but since we actually have new wood in the game, I was thinking of putting spruce next to here. However, I think jungle wood looks a bit better going down here. I do like the sandstone, but I want to use that somewhere else. But I think the jungle wood looks a touch better, which is... Well, I really like jungle wood, so... Although it's funny, last episode I said that I really like jungle wood and I was going to use it, but I didn't use it at all for the secret staircase. Well, the secret door that is very badly kept secret. Very badly. So, I'm going to leave this here for now, but I'm leaning towards jungle. More than likely I'll go towards that, but we have options. I love it. Now, one thing I've been noticing is that when the trees grow, the leaves get all the way touching the sides or into the wall. And I'm pretty sure if they're touching a solid block like the stone on the wall or even the stone over here against the wood post, that they won't despawn. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on it though. But I'm thinking either when I regrow these, I'll test it out and see if they actually despawn if I just cut the logs. But either A, I'll need to expand the sides here, or what I can do is, for example, put the trees just in the middle and have some other deal on the side here, but I don't know what I would do that would actually look good. And so either... Because yeah, if I push back any of these, any of the walls like that one, or the one facing the entrance to the cave, this one wouldn't be too bad. This one actually wouldn't be the worst, but it would be annoying. But yeah, the wall back there would be a lot more annoying since I already have the walls on each side finished. So, oh, and I did this wall, so I wasn't sure if I should put opposites, so put the stone here, the wood on this side, vice versa, put the wood here, stone on this side. But I think it looks okay. Now, that's something I'm going to mull about and mull over. But I do want to work on a couple things. I want to work a bit more on the secret tunnel. And I want to kind of muck about with this and figure out what I want to do. Because we got this laid down last time, but it was mostly just to get it placed. Because right now, like I was debating last time, either A, I have to really terraform this to really make it work with what the cave originally was, but I feel at this point I've pretty much... I don't know if I've really changed the flow of what it originally was, but I've definitely changed the height. But the obviously easier method would be to do a right angles. And so I'm leaning towards doing that. But to do that, we have to go basically out here quite a bit, and then turn and go straight up towards that way. But I do like this little slalom, I guess. Maybe not slalom, but either way. I like this little deal, but I have to figure out exactly what the heck I'm going to do and how I'm going to place everything to actually make it work. Because I'm still baffled by the fact that I wanted a cave base, and I found one of the biggest caves that I think I had ever found in old Minecraft. And everything intersects with each other, which is awesome to play with, but it's also really annoying. So I think what would need to happen is this will definitely be a periodically work on it and just go from there, because there's definitely not a chance that I'll be, finishing this in one day. But this needs to go back one. Yeah, so we need to push these back one. So move these. And I keep saying I want to work on the storage, but then I get distracted by other things. Which is very much how I am in real life. I get distracted pretty easily. Now, trying to figure out how to do the walls, I think, would be the toughest part. However, at the same time, I don't think I want to do any sort of nice pattern. If anything, what I think I would do is just get rid of the holes in the dirt and make it literally just stone. And maybe put in some ores when I get silk touch and I can move the ores. But otherwise, I don't really think I want to do a whole lot with the decorations in that way. Because honestly, I don't know how I would do it. That's my issue. But I do want to decorate this part for sure, and going around here to what will be eventually the spider farm. So for today, I'm going to leave this part for now. Since we spent an entire episode working on that, I figure we should move on to doing something else. And since I've been talking about the storage for a while, it's probably not a bad idea to actually start working on the storage. And I think that is what we are going to do. So I need to figure out a ceiling that I like, which will be kind of tough, since there's really not a whole lot that I can do as far as I can think of, but I might just do a very simple pattern with the probably oak and spruce. But I definitely want to get some sort of storage somewhat figured out, since it'd be good to have everything in one area. So previously I'd done something fairly simple with grouping a lot of things together, because right now it's probably just easier that way. However, I have no idea what sort of system I would want to do. I'm thinking like stone items, wood items, nature-esque. That wouldn't really be nature, that'd be a drop. So yeah, then we'll put mob drops. Then we'll put nature things in there. But I'll do the sorting off camera, because I don't really think that's super duper exciting. Although to be fair, this series is very, very chill. But what I think would be more interesting is to work on the actual design of the room itself. Now, with the weird way I have this set up, I kind of have to do a weird deal with this. Now, either A, I'm going to be just closing this off entirely, so having this all the way up, and having a little special area back here, or just closing in everything except for these two bits and those two bits. Because like I say, I want to try and use the passages that the cave has already offered me as much as possible, since I think that would just be cooler. To obviously touch them up and make them look a bit prettier and more accessible, but on the whole to use what the cave has already offered me. So there's going to be quite a few passages that lead to another passage that already has a passage leading to it. But I think it'd be kind of cool. So first, I want to get rid of this, because, well, it's blocking the way. And I don't want that. And one thing I 100% forgot about is that you can just craft magma cream with slime and blaze, or the blaze powder. That's it. 100% forgot about that. However, the problem with that is that I don't have a reliable source of slime, which is a bit of an issue, and one that I would love to rectify, but in the early game, I don't know how I would find a slime chunk, since I can't see the chunks of the world. Because if you do F3G or F3B, nothing happens. So I don't really know how one would go about finding a specific slime chunk, other than just getting lucky and spawning slime and then killing them. But otherwise, I really don't know how one actually gets lucky for that, or would make a proper farm or anything like that. So the slime farm will definitely have to wait until I can actually get access to the chunk borders and whatnot. But what I'm thinking for the design in here is a lot of stone brick, for starters. I'm thinking about interlacing it with maybe... I would love to use the logs, but the problem is that right now they don't change orientation, so I can't do that. I mean, I could theoretically just put them facing up, but that's not really cool. I don't like that. But since we have new wood blocks, I definitely want to use those here. Now, do I have the jungle wood up here? Yes, okay. So I feel like the jungle wood is a bit darker in the more recent updates, but I could just be going crazy. I do like the regular jungle wood though, so I may do something with that. But we do actually need to move this over, because right now it's a bit off-center, and I want to have the furnace... I want to have the furnace being the center, or the crafting table being the centerpiece. Oh. Forgot that was there. So what we're going to do instead... Put that there. Put that on top. And then we'll take one of the furnaces, put that next to it, exactly. Now, these are empty, yeah. Well, this one's empty. Okay, we got that. Now I want to get rid of this. So when you walk up the stairs here, crafting table right ahead. Perfect. I think honestly I just want to have the chest right in front, and I don't really want to have anything on the sides for the chests. What I could do, what might be cool, is to have another redstone door. Like a redstone door leads out to each of these. I mean, it wouldn't be any, it would literally just be what we have for the secret door over there. I keep calling it a secret door, but it's a very bad secret, but at this point I'm just going to go with it. So the other redstone door that we made. But I think I'll do the vertical one. And then over time I may want to try and up the ante and go for a bit of a bigger door, but right now we're going to go simple. We're going to keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Life's rule to live by. So we can get one more set of chests over here. And then what would I want to have behind them? Because you can still see bits behind the chest, so I want to have something behind them. Maybe I could have... Actually, I'm curious. How would nether brick look? It would be a heck of a contrast. Well, maybe not too much of a contrast, but it would be a contrast. Okay, so what I want to do... I want to test chopping this. With just chopping this one, I'm 98/100% certain that if it's connected to a full block, these ones won't despawn. And so what I want to try and do is figure out either A, some way to make them despawn, but the only way to do that is to literally move the posts and the walls and stuff. Or maybe have the area condensed down, but I don't know. For now I'm just going to see how that goes. Since I can't craft another brick at the moment, even though I have a bunch of nether rack, I would need to farm this. However, I don't think I'll really need that much. So let's pop our happy butts behind here. Let's finish off the wall and see how that looks with it completely behind. So let's get more chests. I don't mind that. I actually kind of like it. The nice thing is that I really wouldn't need... I really wouldn't need all that much, since it would basically go to right here. And once I can actually put stairs in the orientation I want, I can put the stairs right there to cover that part, which would not be a bad thing. Let's put that there. Put the pillar right here. And then we put the rest of the nether brick right here. Okay, so it's coming up from that. I mean, honestly, I don't mind it. I think it's kind of nice. I couldn't tell you why, but I think it works. The other option might be just putting some of the wood behind it. So let's see if we put some jungle wood behind it. I think I like the brick better in that way. For craps and giggles, let's see what oak looks like. Because I don't want to use spruce if I'm going to use spruce for the pillars outside. So, however, first let's do... I'm still leaning towards another brick. I think it's a nice contrast. Well, maybe not contrast is the right word, but I like it. So I'm going to leave these up for now and see how I feel. And if anyone else has any ideas, let me know, or let me know which one you prefer. Or if maybe we put spruce behind there. So we'll put spruce over here just for the extra comparison, and also because I'm very curious. So those are the 4 choices. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards another brick, but I'm going to leave those up and see what people think if they want to let me know. But worst case, I'll pick whichever one I like at the end. So let's continue on. If we're going to have doors leading to each of these, that is a possibility. However, so this one goes directly to this, which is this one right here. Now the only thing is that, considering how it's up right now, since I had to raise the floor up by 1, I have to drop this down by a slab or stairs, and then maybe have the door like right here, something like that. And then for this one, what we can do is have the door down here. Is this everyone? No, okay, it just connects right there. And I could put a different pattern down each one if I really felt like it, but I want to try and do extra redstoniness. Really for no reason, other than just I feel like it. So one thing we need to do is over here. Okay. So if we... Well, actually. So if we put stairs right here, we would have to bring this out. So I want to have a little wall right here, since you're going to come up. But I need to have... See, this is where an upside down stair would be nice, because I can do... Well, for now I'll just use cobble as the, I guess, finisher. So we could put cobble right here and then a stair right there to kind of show that it's being supported by that. Which, I mean, it's Minecraft, so you don't need to show that it's being supported, since it doesn't have gravity's a hit or miss sort of thing for blocks. But it would look nicer. So I'll have to wait for the stairs to actually get that update, but we're gonna put that up there, that to the top, and then this becomes the question. Do we just want to go with... Well, no, because then you'll have... So if we... Testing out some things. Let's say we put this back there, and then I get a... and then... I don't know what I'm doing. I want something a little different here. Well, you could put... One sec. Torches on the walls here. And then something right here. I mean, my first thought would be like a map art, which actually would be kind of cool. Or... So you got that right there. I feel like there's something I can do here, but I can't think of anything at the moment. I'll leave that as it is for now. So this will need to be laid out. So if we continue this pattern all the way around, it's gonna be a small storage room, but like I said, I'm not too concerned about that. 3 space 2. So that'd be a space 1, 2, 3 space. So it kind of works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I at least have a center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, I got dead center on a guess. That's beautiful. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what we're going to do, put that there, take this off. So now we have this room to work with, and we can put the door either directly right here or even down a little bit. And since it's got a 3 opening, well, it will when I close that off. This one also has, but I could also put it, you know, right over here or something like that. So this actually comes together quite nicely. So now it'd be this block. So now the question becomes, what sort of design do I do for these areas? Because I could just continue the nether brick, which right now is a precious resource, considering I can't just turn the nether rack that I have into nether brick, which is a bit annoying. What I could do when I get, when they add wood buttons, I could add a button for each door over here, right behind the stairs, which would actually work out quite well. So I'm going to need to go and take down a bit of a fortress and get more of this very precious nether brick. And on top of that, I'm curious if it's worth it. What? Why can't I put a block right there? Nope, well that was a mistake. Gotta use the storage that I've already spent time making. But why wouldn't it let me put... I'm very confused. Why can't I put a jack-o'-lantern? Oh, does it need to be on a block? Is that why? Oh, okay, so it needs to have a bottom to it. Gotcha. I did not know that. That stands out, well, like you would expect. I wouldn't say it's hidden lighting by any stretch, but I don't hate it, but it is very obvious. Now, do we want them down here or up here? I feel like up top would be a bit better, at least for the sides. Over here, I don't mind it so much, but on the sides, I feel it should be up top. Probably a bit too torch heavy. I definitely like the idea of hiding the pumpkins under there, but the orange really stands out. Technically, I could put them like right back there, right behind the chests on the bottom, but I would have to put basically a false, or not have a block above it, or put upside down stairs, which I can't do. So for now, I'll leave it because I don't mind it. However, I'll probably end up changing it maybe to glowstone. I only have a handful of glowstone, so I don't really have... I don't have a lot. Now, what do I want to do for this? That there, put that there. Okay. I'm okay with that. However, what we'll do is we'll carry this pattern, whatever we decide, whether it's jungle, sandstone, or spruce, up on the edges here. And through here. This needs to be pushed back 1, though. So while it's not perfect by any stretch, and there's not a finality to it, especially considering the fact that I will be making plenty of storage systems in the future and storage rooms in the future, I think I'm okay with leaving this how it is. And I'm going to see how much time is left that I have for the video, and we'll see what else we can do. Alright, so before we end off for today, I wanted to make a door. Because I think that's kind of a cool way to end it. Now, I actually kind of remember how to do this. I also have the references up top if I need to go and look, but currently, shouldn't be too hard. Only thing is going to be the second one up here, because it's going to be like that. And this is going to be up there. And then we're going to need something over, what is it, right here? Because it's going to power that... Right? No, how'd I do that? Oh, and yeah, as I suspected, it won't despawn unless it is away from the solid blocks. So I either need to redesign how I'm going to do this, reduce the amount of spaces for the trees, or just expand the room entirely. Because I think even putting a roof on top of here, like, you know, up there, like right there, for example, to make sure that the trees only grow, you know, that high. I don't think that'll really stop the leaves from getting out to here. So I definitely need to do something about that. Because it's going to be annoying having to keep breaking the leaves each and every time I go through and cut down the trees. So how did I do this? Oh, it goes to this one. It goes to right there. Interesting. Okay. So is it because it's powering... This powers the block directly next to it? Interesting. Yeah, so it okay. And we definitely need to go and get some sheep, because, well, wool is going to be very nice in the future, because I would like to do map art at some point. Oh, and I'm definitely leaning towards jungle wood. I think that'll be the victor of the choice. Alright, so what goes right here? Oops. Does it really matter which side I go? Might be easier just to go up this way. So it'd be like that. And then... Well, you don't want to have the redstone visible. That's the issue. Well, you can always... So I think for now we'll just get the redstone put in, and then I can work on finagling the prettiness of it. Because right now this is something that I definitely want to have just to get a rough idea of what I'm in for. Wait. Oh, it's because it diverts it away. Okay. I thought that would power that. Apparently not. So then we need to have it up here then. So not like that. So we need to have this break off right here. And do that. Okay. Gotcha. That is a bit weird, but it's not the worst thing. Okay, and then I would need a second pressure plate on this side to, you know, get back through. A weird idea, I know. So we'd put the pressure plate probably here. Or do we want it a little further back, just so... What if we put it there, and then we put some delays? So, break through here. Okay, so if we put that right there to delay the signal up to here, but that's going to take that away. So you don't want to take that away. That's kind of a thing you don't want. But if we go up here, will that work? Okay, so it does work, but this is where a button will come in handy. So yeah, definitely gonna need to use a button in the future, but for now that'll be okay. So that's the nice thing for that, but if we... Well, if we're gonna put stairs, things always take longer than I think they will. So if we put a stair right there, what if we move you back one? Have this go to right here. Okay. Yeah, regardless, I still hit the plate, but I think what'll happen is when I can get some buttons, I'll have a pressure plate on one side and a button on the other. Or a button on both sides, but for now, pressure plate will work. But either way, I'm starting to understand how this works. Not super efficiently, but I'm starting to understand it. So in theory, this is what it would look like. We need this right there. Okay. Well, that already failed. Which one broke it? Was it that? Oh wait, which... Oh, it was one of these, wasn't it? Oh, it was that one. Okay. Yep. Okay, so basically I would need to have something up like this. Not like that. Never mind. So like this. Yep. Well, there's one for the running into the door compilation. So yeah, it's definitely a work in progress, but I like the idea. Because who doesn't want random redstone doors? But definitely buttons will make this a lot smoother. And stairs. I can put a little arch here for stairs. That'll be nice. Okay. Well, I think that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I will catch you in the next one. Do take care of yourself. Thanks for watching.